Guten Tag. Can you say Guten Tag? That's good day in German. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Wednesday, November 21st, 2018. And here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. On the birth anniversary of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, an annual peace prize is given to people who have contributed to fostering peace and development. This year's prize went to former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. Another award went to the Center for Science and Environment. Often, people celebrate the lives of leaders and family members by giving an award in their memory. Speaking of memory, former Chief Minister of Assam, Chandan Kumar Sarkar, passed away. While we focus on world leaders, it's almost equally important to know about our national leaders and how the dynamics of leadership work within the country. Number 2. India has launched its first elephant hospital in Mathura in Uttar Pradesh. About time. After all the man-animal crises, where humans are taking over animal terrains and have left no place to roam for animals, both animals and humans are getting injured. The elephant population has come down from 30,000 to 27,000 in just 5 years. The hospital will have all the facilities we get at a regular hospital, including ultrasound, sonography, radiology, and all types of healing for them too. Number 3. 21-year-old German tennis player Alexander Zverev beat 31-year-old Serbian Novak Djokovic at the ATP tennis tournament. Djokovic is world number 1. This just shows that age doesn't mean anything. We can achieve anything when we want to, whether we're considered too old or too young. It also shows that everyone has their good days and bad days. We have to just learn to smile through all of it. And now for today's mega matter. The UN has voted in favor of Chile, whose capital is Santiago, in its dispute with Bolivia. This involves giving Bolivia access to the Pacific Ocean. Bolivia is now a landlocked country with no access to a large body of water, and that happened after it lost the War of the Pacific almost 200 years ago to Chile. Bolivia wants access to the ocean, but now the UN said that Chile doesn't need to negotiate with Bolivia. It, however, didn't say that Bolivia shouldn't get access to it. This issue has created tension amongst Chileans and Bolivians for a long time now. So sometimes interventions by a third party like the UN are needed to come to an agreement. But third parties also don't always realize the deeper emotions behind issues. Most of the Gulf region was divided up by foreigners to that area. Maybe that's why there's so much chaos there now. Bolivia's president has been lobbying to get access to the sea and will continue to try meanwhile. Bolivia maintains a small navy and celebrates the Day of the Sea every year, even though it has no access to the sea. Did you know that while the capital of Bolivia is Sucre, the government actually sits in La Paz? Today's word of the day is palindrome. That's a word that's spelled the same backwards or forwards like wow or mom. A boy named Levi got inspired and coined levidrome, which refers to words that spell other words when spelled backwards, like pool and loop and dog and God. Even the book Frindle deals with that and encourages kids to understand that we can be creators and everything, including songs, like a Shah Rukh Khan song, are once homemade, then becomes a fad. Something I learned from a very smart 9-year-old. And finally, for today's quote of the day, a creative man is motivated by the desire to achieve, not by the desire to beat others. That's a quote by Ayn Rand. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?